Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tiara Cherise. It is your girl, Tiara Cherise. Yeah. So I'm back with another video. So, update on my life. Your girl is single. Your girl is single, yes. Unfortunately, but fortunately, you know, things don't work out, but you know, sometimes it's for the greater, sometimes it's not for the greater. But I'm gonna get into just how to get through a breakup, how to move on, how to do all this in a healthy way. Are you ready? Let's get started. Sometimes things don't work out with the person that you plan to spend the rest of your life with, or just somebody that you thought you were going to spend at least a long time with. When things happen and people change, or you get older and you grow apart, or something crazy happens and the person does something crazy to break one of your non-negotiables, then you have to pick up and move on. That is the hardest part, right? Picking up and moving on and going and not going back. That right there, woo! Not going back is hard, right? Because it's comfortable. It's this person that you've known. They know you. You think that they know you and they know your ins and outs and stuff like that. But these are just some of the things that I did to kind of just help me get through my breakup. One thing I had to do was I had to cut. Like, it had to be a hard cut of contact. I had to say, hey, this is what's getting ready to happen, and this is why. I need time to heal. You can't just jump into being friends. It's not gonna happen. 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna happen unless you have a boundary or something that is up to where you can heal from that breakup first, that loss of your love, and then go into either a new friendship or a partnership or a business ship or whatever, you know, you have going on. So that will be one of my things, is to cut all contact. Have some point where you cut all contact from this person and you just live life without this person, without any contact, without talking to them every day, texting them every day, looking at their Instagram every day, or you know, their Facebook or TikTok or whatever. And in that time, you learn more about yourself. Date yourself. That's something else that really helped me. I dated myself, and I dated my sister and my friends. We went out, we enjoyed ourselves, we motivated each other, we picked each other up, we talked about goals, we talked about what we wanted to do, what we didn't want to allow happen in our future relationships. We talked about what worked, what didn't work in our personal relationship with ourselves, and also in the relationships that we were in with people that we were currently in relationships with, or people that we had gotten over, or we just kind of talked about everything. And we dated each other for me, we dated each other for like the whole summer. And I appreciated all of my friends that came to me with so much support. Berlin, Ty, Asantua, Kim, who else? My sister Sade, y'all know Sade. Jamie, Bianca, Neek, Kaylee. Literally all of my friends. Literally, if I'm missing anybody, sorry. But literally all of my friends kind of just helped me just get through a hurt that happened. Even though it didn't end in like a explosion, but something did end, and I have to grieve that loss of this person that I loved. You know what I'm saying? I have to grieve that, because essentially that's what it is. It's a loss. You have to grieve it, you know? Not a loss as in death, but a loss as in this is something that was taken away from you because it was either harming you mentally, physically, or just wasn't good in your life anymore, or it served its purpose and it's time to move on to the next chapter. Another tip that I have would be to heal before loving again. Don't rush into another relationship or another situationship or whatever and try to replace that person with somebody else that you think is going to be fit. Even if you do find somebody that you really like, just take it slow, because you're still in the healing process and you don't want to bring all of your whatever you got onto that person and project everything onto that person. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Don't hurt anybody in the process, but just heal before loving again, and be open and honest and transparent with that person. If you cannot be open and honest and transparent with the person that you want to be in a relationship with, Why are you talking to them? Why? 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 I mean, unless you don't want to do that. Unless you don't want to be open, honest, and transparent. You want to hide stuff. You know, but that's on you. That's on you. What I want is I want to be open, honest, and transparent with the next person that I'm in a relationship with. So, if I am talking to someone or end up talking to someone, I would want to be open, honest, and transparent in their relationship. And I suggest that you do the same. This is just my advice, y'all. You don't have to take it. You just take it. Take the weight. What is it? Eat the watermelon, spit out the seeds, something like that. It's something like that, but it's good. It's a good analogy or whatever. Another tip that I would have is to find out what you want in your next partner. Clearly, something didn't work in the last relationship, or else it wouldn't have ended, right? So figure out what you want in the next partner, but take the time to figure out what you want for yourself and learn how you want to be treated for yourself, and then go into, hey, this is how I want this person to treat me, or this is what I want this person to have, or to like, or to say, or to how, just how to treat you, how to love you, how to communicate with you, how to adore you, So yeah, those are just some of the tips that I have for just getting through a breakup, and just take it easy, take it slow. You are going to cry. If you're not a crier, I don't know how you're gonna get through this if you're not crying. But you're gonna need to take some time out to do whatever emotional release that you have to do. It needs to be an emotional release some way. If you're not crying, I don't know how you get through life, but because we're human, But for me, I would say cry it out. I would definitely say cry it out. It don't have to be in front of nobody or with nobody, or like if you want your friend or your dog or somebody, your dad, your mom, or so you want somebody to be there with you to like kind of talk through it, the process, and kind of be like, why didn't this work out? This is supposed to be my person. Like, ask all those questions. Was it me? Did I mess up? Did I do, ask all those crazy questions that come to, well, not crazy questions. Ask all those questions that come. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second.
You on the phone or you was doing a video?
I was doing a video.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Come. So my sister's a therapist, right? And what are some tips you have for getting through a breakup?
How do you want me to respond? Like a therapist or a human?
Both.
Fuck that nigga. Okay, no, seriously. Getting through a breakup. First, let me make sure I'm cute while I'm talking to y'all. You have to figure out like who you are again. Because a lot of times we do lose ourselves in relationships. And so the biggest thing that you want to do is like, who am I outside of this relationship now, not attached to this person? So there's going to be always a figuring out. You should know who you are separately when you're in that relationship, but when you're out, like, you still have to figure out who you are again in a second part, like stand alone. So the biggest thing I would say is just don't forget yourself in it, because then it's harder to like figure out who you are and then who you are without this person too. Give yourself time to grieve. So grief isn't just about someone dying. Grief is about losing some things, losing a routine. I tell people this all the time. Like, when you break up with someone, you literally lose that person that you probably did like 95% of your stuff with. So you're grieving the loss of like maybe going to the grocery store with the person that was your grocery store buddy, right? Or the person you called. As soon as your eyes open, you didn't even thank God it's for the wake up. You calling him, what's up, So you got to think about like, what are those routine things that you did with this person, and now how do you incorporate something different? So love yourself, accept yourself. You're gonna be a mess. Accept that you're gonna be a mess, because breakups are sad. I'm in one right now. Okay, been going on for some months, but baby, it feels good. Thank you. Come my head up.
But yeah, y'all, there were some tips about how to get through a breakup. Y'all got some extra juicy extra tips at the end, okay? But this is Tiara signing off. And remember to always do what makes you happy. Peace.